was invited by Fred today to join this Dokan trip. This is not the first time I'm using the Dokan or similar type of lure, Tai Rubber. More than a decade ago, we've already used this lure with much success and without bait. Along the way, it seems that people lost faith in it and resorted to sticking some bait, onto the hooks, and feel that without the bait, it's ineffective and not suitable for catching big fish. But I beg to differ. Even way back in the past, where we use it without bait, we had thumb burners, fishes that we couldn't stop. So hopefully today we can prove to the public that, or prove to everybody that it's still possible to land a fish with a Tai Rubber without the use of bait.
It's a beautiful morning today and fishing in the southern part of Singapore. Captain was saying this spot is about 30 plus to 40 meters. Dokan is actually the brand of our sub-brand of our snapper ball, or in Japan they call it Tai Rubber. But we're pretty confident it will work for our local species. It's just more of the method that we fish is different from the Japanese, how they do it. So as we fish, we will share on how to use it, or rather how to adapt it to our local condition. The thing about Tai Rubber fishing locally is that you have to pay attention to small details. Small details as in like every now and then check your leader that it's not fray, because our ground is very rocky. So currently it's still okay. And secondly is that this Tai Rubber or Dokan works the best when all the so-called rubber tentacles and skirts is nicely loosened. So make sure that the hooks don't entangle with the tentacles. Sometimes the hooks is so sharp that we actually hook on the tentacles. So every now and then, if there's no bite, bring it up, have a look, check that it's alright. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with this. And then let's start fishing again.
Hello, grouper. Yes! Yes! Go on! Yes! Yes! Okay. Small little task fish. Oh, small little task fish. Cute one. It's amazing that this Dokan Tai Rubber actually not just catch groupers and finger mark that we targeted the fish to be, but it seems like it will also attract other kind of bottom species like this cute little task fish.
find a good fish. Oh yes, come on Mike, can you do it? Yes, 1, 2. This one seems to be a good one.
Yes, definitely. The one we waited for. Okay, we have color. Oh, oh,
oh. Okay. At least more than 5, I would think.
yeah.
Big fat girl. Okay, let's get him out.
Yes. The one we've been waiting for the whole day.
Alright Mike, well done! This is really a very good size using the Dokkan. So, what kind of setup do you recommend, you know, to the viewers? Like, let's say if you want to play this game.
Okay, personally, right, I prefer to use overheads because it allows me to control the depth of my Dokkan accurately. You know, because most of the species here are actually bottom huggers, snappers, groupers, and stuff like that. So, if your Dokkan is too far off the bottom, right, it'll be pretty tough to get a bite. So with the overhead, you can control, you know, the depth of your Dokkan, making sure that it's, you know, at most several inches off the bottom at any one time. And you actually can avoid snacks easier as well, because with the spinning setup, you know, when you open up the bail, a lot of slack line comes up and you tend to snag out on the bottom a lot easier.
I see, I see. How about the main line? How many pounds are you using?
I'm actually using 10-pound line.
10-pound line, okay.
Yeah, and with a 25-pound leader.
Alright, sounds pretty good setup. I guess the rod that you probably, the one that you choose has a kind of like a strong butt power, but yet the tip is kind of a little bit soft so that you can actually lift the Dokkan and have a good feel.
Rods like the Azura, right, it's not too stiff. You can actually feel the bottom, you know, sensitivity is there. And you can actually feel more the subtle bites, you know, even from the smaller fishes. Like from this morning, I had several smaller fishes. You can actually feel the bite a lot easier.
I see.
Yeah.
Alright, that's very good tips. Well, Mike, I'm so proud of you. And I'm so happy for you as well to land this trophy fish. You know, well done. And thank you for sharing all the fine details of how to play this Tai Rubber or using our Storm Dokkan jig. Well guys, I hope this will actually inspire you to go out, have a try to use the Tai Rubber without any bait. You know, the reward is definitely out there for you to get. And it's also, Mike has also proven to you that without using bait, you can actually get trophy size grouper and it's more satisfying and more challenging, right?
Definitely.
Alright, okay, alright guys.